Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. We're here in the Mile High City, and so many greats have rolled through this town, like Sakic, Forsberg, Wam, McKinnon, and McCarr. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Mammoth have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. And that's picked up by McKinnon. Denies him. He got all of it. Quick pass across to Schmaltz. And he takes the feed. The Avs gain possession along the wall. There's a firm collision. Taken by Taves. Through center. Utah's got it from behind the net. Moves it to Keller. Across the line along the left wall. Takes a shot. Stops that one. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Dishes it off. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Hayton's won a big draw on their own end. Passes it over. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Works it across to Gunther. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Utah's won the face-off at center. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Right side sent up ahead into the middle of the ice. Along the wing up the neutral zone. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Colorado's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. And now it's grabbed by Brindley. Quick pass to Colton. Puck scooped up by Brindley. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. Blocked in traffic. Utah's got the puck now. Pushes it across to Petrusha. Dishes it to Landeskog. Utah's looking to break out. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. Gains the zone on the left wing. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Puck sent over to Olsen. Utah's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Krause. And he gets in front of that.
Blackwood's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Feeds it to Olsen. The Mammoth have the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves the puck to the attacking area. A chance in front. Tremendous stop by Pavelka.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Moves the puck along the half wall. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Big time stop there.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Turns it aside with the glove.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move him, separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Colorado's got the puck in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puck dumped in and the forwards will head off. From off the wall and onto a stick. Now over to Schmaltz. Big hit and that frees up possession. Play is called for offside.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Off the draw, they take possession. Goalie with the stop. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Utah's won the faceoff. Blast from the blue line. Fantastic save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Along the half wall with the puck. Fires it on net. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Puck picked up by Malinsky. Angles it over to Brindley. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Feeds the puck to Cole. The Avs take possession here in the open ice. Puck grab by Gunther. The Avs take possession in the defensive end. Colton's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Taken by Stenlund.
Colton stick snaps and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Taken along the wall by Gunther. The Avs gain possession. Loses his balance on the play. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Yamamoto's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Blocked in traffic. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Natchez. Shot. Colorado's got it now. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Nick Baines won possession. Puck picked up in the open ice. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Krause moves the puck. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Quick pass to Peterka. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it across. It's in. He scores.
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
The Mammoth have finally delivered the game's first goal as we near the midway mark of period number 1.
And that's exactly what they needed, just to separate themselves from their opponent. When you get that first one, sometimes you drive your opponent back. Now they're hesitating and you create more opportunities.
Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Oh, he stays out as he gets a piece of that one. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Moves it ahead from off the wall. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Just wide. Good use of the body to knock him off the puck. Picked up along the wall by Olofsson. Moves it quickly over to Burns. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Schmaltz. Decides to go to the backhand. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Colorado's got it in their own zone. And now he angles it across to Lehkonen. Takes it to the front. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Utah's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. The Avs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Herbo's got it deep in the offensive end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Moves it to Gunther. Sends it in front! Picked off in front. From the right side, they gain the zone. Shot! Nothing doing. Grabbed along the board by Carconi.
Nelson's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck. I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
Dumps it into the ozone. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Tries to feed it over to McKinnon. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Quick shot! They tie it up with the goal!
Wow, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them. And they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
The Avalanche have shown their ability to counter-strike in a hurry as they've evened things up here in the first.
Yeah, it's almost as if once they got down by one, they started to be a little bit more urgent, knowing that the game wasn't too far off. And it's only the first period, right? So they want to stick with the game plan and make sure they can get it back to level. So they're back to ground zero.
And now he moves it to Colton. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Wow, that last stop.
There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there. And now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, this shot is going to beat him clean here, James, and he didn't see it, and he should have been able to see it with only one player in front screening him. I think he's just got to do a better job getting low, moving laterally, look for that puck, outwill the player in front of you.
Colorado's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stance, and how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Slides it diagonally to Tanev. Yamamoto's got it against the boards. Pumped off the puck. Quick feed to Gerard. The turnover. Here they come. Too much congestion in front. Scooped up along the wall by McKinnon. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Into the offensive end now. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Quick pass across to McCarr. And they'll go the other way with it. The Avs have it from their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And that goes off a player. Scores! And they're kicking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. I don't think the goaltender knew where it was going, and I also don't think he knew where it was going, James, because he cradled that puck and he just put it to the net on his backhand.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Avs now lead by 2. Utah's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Pass stolen in the open ice. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Fires it! And there it is, stopped by Blackwood.
Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Utah's looking to even things up here in period number 1 as they still trail despite outshooting the opposition. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. More than half the frame has been played here. Colorado's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Feeds it over to Olsen. Across the line. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Picked up along the boards by Tage. Works it across to Landeskog. And he takes the pass. Shot! Makes a save. The Mammoth have the puck against the boards. Quick pass to McCarr. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Keller's lugging the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Schmaltz looks around. And he loses control of the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. The Mammoth have gained possession off the wall. From center, they get into the attacking area. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Feeds it over. And that slides right out to center ice. Taken along the wall by Cole. Moves it on over to Carcone. Shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Good stand-up hit on the play. Here's a chance. Tough break for the shooter as it goes off the inside post and stays out.
The Avs get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Mata's got it in the defensive end. Angles it over to Peterka. And that's intercepted by Lehkonen. Feeds the puck over to Peterka. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slides the puck ahead to Lehkonen. Takes a shot, and he says no. Moves it quickly over to Peterka. Here they come on the rush. To his teammate. Denies him.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by McCarr. He carries the puck up along the wing. Stopped with ease.
Melka's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Colorado's got a 3-1 lead. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Perconi stick handling in his own zone. Grabs the puck at center. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And let's see what the call is. Girard's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Utah's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff. The most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession.
No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal.
This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
The Mammoth have jumped right back into this one in the back end of the first.
Well, a tough start, but they put it behind them, just buried it. That's exactly what you have to do. They created some offense and got themselves within one.
Looks to make a play over to McCarr. Kaboom! Oh, what a hit on the ice. And he coughs it up with the pass. And a great save. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck along the wall. And he serves it across to Gunther. And that's deflected. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Looks to pass it to Hayden. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here's a shot. Answers it with an even better save. Tries to feed it over to Burns. Nietzsche setting up against the wall. Handles the pass. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move and the puck disagreed with him. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Utah's got it in the neutral zone. The Avs have the puck now. Can't hang on after that hit. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Manson. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Slides it diagonally to McBain. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he took it out!
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position. Well, this has nothing to do with it. This is all about Will getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
Colorado's got possession of the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Brindley. Centering pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. McBain's going to play it against the half wall. Malinsky's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Blackwood's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Here in the late goings of the period, Colorado's got a 3-2 lead at this point. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides the puck over to Natchez. And now it's grabbed by McKinnon. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Utah's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Carconi. Colorado's got the puck in their own end. Moves it to Girard. Slides the puck to Natchez. Sends a pass over. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Off a stick and they can't connect. The Avs take possession in the defensive end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's over to Drury. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. What save! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Utah's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked from someone in front.
Makar is looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Quick feed to Kelly. Dumps the puck in. Picks up the puck. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Utah's got the puck behind the net. Keller's swooping in on the attack. Knocked away in the offensive zone.
I love this poke check by the defender, and this isn't easy. You know, the pace of play and the speed coming down on you, you have to make sure that that timing is correct, because if you miss, they're by, and you look pretty silly.
Denies him in front.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible. Makar is trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
Utah still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. McBain's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Big time stop there. From the open ice, they gain the line. Touch to the front. Big time stop. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Mammoth have taken some pressure off by evening the score here, late goings of period number one.
Yeah, the release valve here, James, and I feel like it's because of their urgency, you know, to end this period. I think they've been a different team, and these last 5 minutes, they've really showed not only their pace of play, their speed, but their physical engagement, and they've been rewarded for it.
Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Grabbed along the boards by Manson. Moves the puck. to Manson. The Mammoth have taken possession in their own end. Moves around along the half wall. And he comes up with a stop there. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. Colorado's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And off the draw, they win possession. Utah's got it in their own zone. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Drury. Fires it out! Blocker save! Colorado's gained possession along the boards. And that's intercepted by Carponi. Glove save made by Blackwood.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Colorado's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, a little Katberger-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Utah's got the puck along the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Answered the call there. And the puck's bunted away. And he feeds it down to Olofsson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Drury. And he lowers the boom there. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Keller's got it along the wing. Slides it up to McKinnon. And now he moves it quickly to Kelly. From the right side and up the middle. Play is blown dead with the offside. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice faceoff. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Utah's got a hold of the puck. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Quick pass to Peterka. Tries to get it over to Kraus. Taken down, the officials caught it. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Avs have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period, and you've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission. They scored earlier on the power play, James, and it was simple, but it was effective. Why? Because they know the personnel and they know the strengths of their team. And guess what? It's all on the blue line and the way they shoot the puck. And it is hard and it is heavy, but it's about getting the screen in front. Whether it's a flash screen, whether it's a double stack, doesn't matter. They just got to get there and take away the eyes of the goaltender.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Avs start with the puck in their own end. Jostles the puck loose. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Manson. Puck clears the zone. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Hey fans, we have a car in the east lot with its lights on. FSB 4494. If you don't know your license plate, it's a blue sedan.
Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Utah's won the draw to start the period, and they go right back to work on the man advantage. From the point, looks to make something happen. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Can't pull the trigger. Directs it on over to Kelly. And the puck clears the zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Colorado's penalty killers get a hold of it. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Drury. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Schmaltz brings it in from center. He got all of that hit. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Nelson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Hayton's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Moves it quickly over to Yamamoto. To score! A big-time goal puts him ahead.
The power play unit, they take advantage here, James. They're elite puck movers. They're highly skilled players, and they put it to test, and they convert. Let's have another look at this, James. Yep, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on a power play, and as a result, they score.
The Mammoth have a little breathing room now, up by 1 in the second.
Yeah, and it's a real important time right now, James. They've got the go-ahead goal. Now it's about having the killer instincts. Play in attack mode, stay aggressive. There's a lot of runway left, but if you can get another, you can really sink your opponent.
Utah's got it now. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Well, so creative and free, and the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Well, as an analyst, James, you always look at how the play started, and this one started with a hit to separate the player from puck, and they were able to gain mispossession. Listen, he's not going to get an assist on this, but he starts the entire thing.
The Mammoth have to be feeling good about their game tonight as they've now extended the lead to 2 in the second.
Yeah, it's a really nice cushion here as well in the middle frame, James, but they have to make sure that they continue with that attack mindset. You have to be aware defensively and get back to the middle of the ice, but you also have to close quick and not give them any life.
Dishes it off!
Nelson's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Avs played along the wing. Takes the pass. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Carries it in. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Pushes it across to Keller. Across the line from center. The Mammoth have the puck in the defensive zone. Utah's got it along the wall. Takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. Lots of time left in this period. Utah's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Sergachev moving the puck through his own zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Sends one up to Natchez. Intercepts the pass at center. Puck dumped in. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. McKinnon's taking it from his own end. They've got numbers here. Works it across to Kraus. Moves the puck to Peterka. Broken up at center by Natchez. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Tries to get it to Malinsky. Quick shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Vamilka! Slides the puck across to Tanev. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Angles it over to Makar. And they send it right back to him. Fires it into the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. The Avs take possession here in the open ice. Colorado's moving it into the offensive end. Dumps it in. And the puck's kicked free. Passes it over. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Utah's been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. And they'll start with possession. Oh, what a save on the cover. Here he is, wristed on net. Denies him.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Utah's looking to break out. Both sides digging into that puck along the wall. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a play!
Typically, the goaltender may stop this puck, James, but I don't think he could because he wasn't set to position. And that's what happens when you have a D-zone turnover.
The Avalanche have looked out of this one for the most part, but suddenly they're right back into it after that strike.
They're able to cut their deficit in half, and they've stayed the course, James. The ability to be hard on the puck, focus. They're pushing hard to get the equalizer.
Turning to the front of the net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Steps across the blue line. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Utah's got it from behind the net. Tries to feed it over to Marino. Shakes off the coverage. Turns him away. Colorado's got the puck. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. And that's broken up by Marino. Colorado's regained possession of the puck. Sprung along the boards. He grabs the puck here at the point. Shot. Gives them nothing in front. Sends one up to Brindley.
Nelson said the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating. He's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Colorado's got the puck behind the net. They go on the attack from the left side. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
The Avs gain possession along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Nice zone entry from the middle. Slides it across. Oh, lays off for the block. Wow. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. And he loses control here. And he moves it up to Gunther. Receives the pass. Puts it on net. He scores! Tied it.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, the entire bench loves this one. I mean, not only does he score the goal, but he wins the battle that allows him to gain possession of this puck. I mean, it is a fight. It is compete level that gets this goal.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. The Avalanche have taken over the neutral zone. And that's picked off. Fires it, and there's the save.
Blackwood's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Shot! And that's blocked away. Loose puck battle along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Krause. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Avs gain possession in their own end. Tries to get the puck to Burns. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Utah's taking possession in their own end. Slides it on over to Keller. Handles the pass from the right wing. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Brindley. Sends the pass over. Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Toss it up in the neutral zone. Feeds the puck to Cole. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Keller's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
And he takes the dish. Reads the play and forces the turnover. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. Passes it over to Schmaltz. Can't keep a hold of it. Works it across to McCall. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Takes the feed from the wing. Here's a chance. Just gets enough to keep it out. Krause picking up steam. Handles the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot.
Sometimes you don't get the bounces in a game, and right there, a huge opportunity to convert, but hits the crossbar and out. Game is still tied.
Handles it over to the top. Stars, and we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Avs are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Hardy's got it in the offensive zone. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
The shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Brewery's won the draw inside his own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Let's move to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Avs have it now. And that pass goes off the stick. Great pass from off the right side. Feeds it over. Glove save by the goalie. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Utah's got it, and they're on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And now he angles it across to Sergachev. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Blackwood. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Sends it over to McCarr. Knocks it into the offensive zone. Utah's got a hold of the puck now. Tries to feed it over to Krause. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Burns. The Avs are playing against the wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Peterka.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Krause plays it now. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. The Mammoth have the puck in the defensive zone. McBain's taking it from his own end. Broken up in the neutral zone by McKinnon. Passes it to Peterka. And now he moves it to Schmidt. And he makes the easy save. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Nelson. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. Oh, what a save in front.
Melka's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Avs have it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And that pass is redirected. The Mammoth have it in their own zone. Moves it to McCarr. Can't connect. Scoops up the puck now. Quick feed to Corponi. Utah's got the puck against the boards. The Mammoth have it now. And he keeps that one out. Passes on over to Nelson. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Oh, and even save on the slapper. Cole's got the puck in his own zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Shuts him down. Denies him again. Moves the puck over to Nelson. Now he slides it up to Landeskog. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Sends it to the middle. Moves it again. Skates across the blue line. Slides the puck over. Utah's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. Throws it on net from there. Blackwood's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Brindley's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this. Don't like seeing that at all. And a strong effort on that play. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Up the neutral zone now. Lays into the body. Nice zone entry on the left side. From the back of the cage with the puck. Denies him on the play. Utah's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Keller. And the puck skips away after that move.
Keller's got to be frustrated with his game tonight. He hasn't had it on his stick for long. He tries to make the extra move, getting a little nifty. Sometimes when you're struggling, it's just best to keep it simple. Sergachev's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Gives it right back. The Mammoth have the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. puck.
Gunther's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
And now he tries to get it across to Peterka. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Takes the puck at the point. Lets it fly. Denied by Pavelka.
Pavelka's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Colton's got it in the defensive zone. Fires it on net. And that one's denied. Moves it to the offensive zone. Drives to the paint. Oh, a clutch save.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Denied by the puck stopper.
Peterka's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player, because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
Utah's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. Stenlick's won the draw here in their own zone. Utah's got it in their own zone. And that's broken up by McCarr. Utah's looking to break out of their own end. Looks to get the puck over to Cole. Utah's looking to break out. And he passes it up ahead to Stenlick. And they'll dump it in. Utah's got a hold of it against the wall. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Blackwood's been on point tonight here, James. I mean, he's been all over his crease. Team really not playing in front of him. Just have a look at the sequence of this desperation saves that he has to make to keep the puck out. They got to find some legs in front of him and get going the other way.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Colorado's won the draw. And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Colorado's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
The Avs win possession here in the open ice. Utah's got the puck behind the net. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Stenlick's got control of the puck in the corner. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Sends it over to Kelly. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And still using a stick to poke the puck away. He got all of that one. Good hook to poke him off the puck. Picked up along the boards by Tanev. Takes it into the slot. Utah's got the puck along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's knocked away. And he takes the feed. Utah's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot! Colorado's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Nelson. Takes a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Slides it across to Marino. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Taken along the wall by Landeskog. Here they come. The Mammoth have taken possession in their own end. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Taves picks up the puck. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Drury. Jostled off the puck. Utah's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gunther. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall. Utah's got possession here in the offensive zone. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. The Avs have it behind the cage. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Gunther. Goes off the iron and stays out.
Utah's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone. Blackwood's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And that's pushed away by Girard. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Makes the save on the slapper. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Right up the gut, here they go. And now he angles it across to Keller. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Utah's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Lehkonen. Utah's got the puck. Takes the feed. From the left side, takes it at center. Great poke check on the reach. The Avs will play it in their own end. Works it across to Lehkonen. The Mammoth have the puck in the defensive zone. Utah's on the attack. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Second period nearly into its final minute here. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Throws it in. The Mammoth have gained possession off the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puck sails onto the bench, sending a few people ducking.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
The setters will glide into the dot. And they win that draw at center. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Moves it in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Gaining speed through center. Here they come on the attack. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Sends the puck across. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Angles it over to Tanev. Reads the play and forces the turnover. that's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Programs for tonight's game are available on the non-doors, featuring complete player listings for both teams, player bios, and informative stories.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Colorado's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question. I mean, the opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Scooped up along the wall by McCarr. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And he shuts the door again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. And a great save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot. Olofsson's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
Paterka's got it across the line. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick pass to Landeskog. Slides the puck across to Krause. Colorado's got the puck. And he takes the pass. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, and just gets a piece of it. Picked up along the wall by Sergachev. Tries to feed it over to Cole. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Handles the pass. Turned aside with the glove by Blackwood.
Melka's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Blackwood's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Stones him in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Utah's won the faceoff. Chance on the deflection. Big time stop there. And he fights off another save.
Blackwood's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Slides it diagonally to Hayden. Yamamoto's moving it ahead. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Takes the feed. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. And the puck's knocked loose. Grabbed along the boards by Schmidt. Coughs up possession of the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And now he moves it to Colton. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the block.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Utah's trailing early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Now they got to finish. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Taken by Sergachev. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Sergachev's going off for interference.
And sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, with the first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
McBain's got it in the corner. Sends a pass over. The Avs will play from the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. The Avs will play the puck from behind the net. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a short pass to Krause. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And that one's stopped. Quick pass across to McCarr. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Mammoth have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
They'll have a lot of time to work with this 5-on-3.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
Down the right side and into the zone. The Avs gain control of the puck. Moves the puck. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Made that stop. And now he passes up to Stettin. And he's ridden off the puck. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Tries to the crease. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Here he is, shot in front. Shuts him down.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Mammoth have possession shorthanded. Passes it over. Sergachev's penalty has expired, but they remain shorthanded, and he joins the kill.
Melka's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Big offensive zone face-off coming up here. Opportunity knocking for this power play unit here, Cheryl.
James, they've got to take advantage of the extra player right now. I mean, the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They've got to look to attack downhill. They've got to get that puck to the net in a hurry.
Yamamoto's moving the puck through his own zone. Works it across to Landeskog. Handles it again. Cutting to the slot. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Colorado's got it behind the net. And now he tries to get it across to Landeskog. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check. Krause's penalty has almost expired.
And a great save.
Well, he makes the save look.
Scores and throws the magic number. There's the hot trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. This power play was relentless, James, applying a ton of pressure on their opponent. This PK unit is worn down and tired. Why? Every time that it didn't go in, they were able to retrieve it. They hound pucks, chew on it, and eventually it made its way in.
Colorado's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Nelson's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify. Even looking at the metrics, I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
The Avs offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Big time stop there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Colorado's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Utah's got a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Hayton. We got a penalty coming up here. Here's a feed in front. Face off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Well, the power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice and they're attacking the net.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Utah's got it along the wall. With the stop.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Flatwood's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Utah's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. They clear the zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puts it in deep. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Nelson's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And they win the draw on their own end. Schmaltz takes it along the wing. Denies him!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Hayton's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Utah's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And they get the puck out of harm's way. The Mammoth have possession along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Quick shot! Gets in front of it for the block. Utah's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Yamamoto. Oh, he misfires on that. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Takes the pass. Gains the zone along the right wall. Here's a pass to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Looking to set up offensively. They'll dump it in and peel off for a change. Quick feed to Stenlund. possession along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Manson. Gets it out of his own end. Power play has expired.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Tosses it on to Taves. Olofsson's got the puck. Here's a centering pass. And that goes off a body and a ride. Moves it over to Schmaltz. Here we go, odd-man rush. Sends it over. What a steal in his own end. Colorado's in on the offensive attack now. And now it's over to Tanev. Quick pass to Cole. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. McKinnon's got it in the defensive end. Utah's grabbed a hold of the puck. Stones him with the blocker. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Picked up along the boards by Natchez. Oh, how did he stop that last save by Vanelka? And the traffic stars. And Denver's on their feet after that one.
This is a really smart shot through traffic, James. Your recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Utah's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
Colorado's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And that's off a stick. Steps into the offensive end. Slides the puck down low. Moves it quickly over to McQueen. And he comes up big again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
The Avs start with the puck on their own end. Olofsson's lugging the puck. Gets it over to Nelson. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And he makes the save. Here's an opportunity. Oh, and he makes another save. Too many bodies in the way. Here's a short pass to Olofsson. Utah's in transition. The Avalanche have the puck in their own zone. Slides it across to Nelson. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Passes the puck over to Carconi. Passes ahead from the right side. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nelson. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Receives the pass. And that's off a stick. Moves it to Kelly. The Mammoth have the puck in the defensive zone. On-man rush. Puck grab by Nelson. The Avs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Utah's got the puck along the boards. Uses the force on that hit. The Mammoth have gained control of the puck in their own zone. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Lehkonen. The Avs played along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Slides it back to the blue line. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Shuts him down. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Colorado's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff.
Puck goes out of play. We got a faceoff coming up.
The Avs have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Tanev. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. With possession along the wall. Oh, what a glove save by Blackwood. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. Officials have got both teams ready and it looks like play is set to resume here. Utah's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, just got enough of that one to keep it out. Sends the pass over. Colorado's moving it up the ice. That's sent in deep and the forwards will change. Utah's got possession of the puck. Nice feed from the right wing. Moves the puck across to Keller. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Pass to Drury. Quick feed to Natchez. And now he angles it across to Landeskog. Oh, look at the pass. Nice save from point-blank range.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. And he takes the dish. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Schmidt. Takes it to the net. And he's off target.
Well, that's a money shot in the slot. Misses by a large margin. Now they're fighting for retrieval.
Angles it over to Natchez. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Moves the puck up to Schmaltz. Fires it. An easy save by Blackwood. McKinnon's taking it from his own end.
Hayton stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
And it's kicked away. Right in front. Big time stop. Hayton stick handling in his own zone. Tries to feed it over to McBain.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's in back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
The Mammoth have the puck on the attack. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Blackwood. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Hayton's going to play it against the half wall. Grabbed along the board by Yamamoto. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Blackwood. The Avs have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Colorado's moving it along the wing. Sends it in on the attack. Tries to get the puck over to Cole. Slides it diagonally to Yamamoto. Glove save made by Vanacek.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Colorado's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Quick pass across to Malinsky. Denies him. He got all of it. Hayton's got the puck in his own zone. Nice dish from the left wing. Denied by Blackwood. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Makes his presence known on the ice. Utah's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Puts it on goal. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. And a great save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get the net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
That knocks him off the puck. Slides into Keller. They fight for it along the boards. Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Off his teammate, and that stays in at the line.
That's glaring miscommunication right there. He thought he had an open lane, and at the last minute, his teammate jumped into it.
The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Through center. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Puck moved over to Schmaltz. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Stops that one.
Blackwood's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Steps in and takes the puck. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Natchez. Oh, comes up with a stop. Takes the bank feed. Gets the puck in deep. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Scrum ensues along the boards. Spectacular save on the play. Moves it up. And now he moves it to McKinnon. And a stick breaks that. Slides it over to Carponi. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Blackwood's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Moves it quickly over to Tanev. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. The Avs look to start the transition game. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. From the point, they take control of it. Puck picked up by Stenlund. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Avs gain possession. Moves it to Nelson. Handles the puck. Here we go. Odd man rush here. And there's a blocker stop by Vanacek. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Grissom. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Utah's got it in their own zone. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Taken along the wall by Gunther. Makes another stop. Slides the puck over. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Mammoth have taken possession in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. No room for that one to get through. And here's a shot. That goes up the inside of the iron, and we play on. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Colorado's got him along the wall. Utah's on the attack. Into the corner now. Oh, right there on a bladder and a busted twig.
And you can see the deflation right now. I mean, you got that right in your wheelhouse. You got the perfect look, and then it snaps in half. Technology is great, but that's got to be the downside. The flex is awesome, but sometimes it snaps in half.
Huge blocker save by Vanacek. Nearing the final minute of the third. Snaps one from the slot. Big time stop there. Colorado's got it now. Scooped up along the wall by Drury. Turns aside for the blast. Here they come down the right side and on Sends it into the offensive zone. Utah's got the puck in the defensive end. Hard hit frees up the puck. Works it across to Hayden. Moves along the boards with some purpose. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Landeskog. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, they started with the puck a lot based on the face-off numbers here. They were certainly successful in that end, but it didn't translate into a win.
And that's a positive to take away from the game, and certainly want to build upon that. But when you get the puck, James, you have to execute. You have to find a way to create opportunities offensively, and they just didn't do it enough.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.